Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages or your weekly reading for next week. It's from the 11th of March to the 17th of March, which is Paddy's Day. So I'm going to get straight into the oracle cards as per usual. We have Truth Be Told, and this card talks about how you need to tell the truth. You could be like holding back on something. You also need to think about what is your truth. Like, it's not time to argue over like what is the truth, what's their truth, what's your truth. You need to realize that, and then you need to communicate that. So it is also about if it's a relationship, that people will also tell you and show you exactly what it is that their truth is, and that you need to listen. But you need to basically first tell your truth and communicate your truth and be vulnerable and don't be scared, and then listen to what their truth is that's coming back. Also, you need to maybe tell the truth about what your beliefs are when it comes to like money and that type of thing. You might be blocking yourself that way, but it's about the truth in general. Okay, so we have full moon in Sagittarius, and it says look at the bigger picture. And this card is about you basically might be too involved in the details of a situation, which is very Virgo-like. And then Sagittarius, in complete opposite, would be always looking at the bigger picture and never looking at the details. So I can vouch for that as a Sagittarius. So what I would say is that it's time to kind of like take the risk, even if you don't have every single detail behind that. Like, look at the bigger picture of what this could bring, and just kind of go forward with whatever adventure it is that you're looking to go on, without planning every single little detail. Okay, and then we have Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace is what it says. So this card is about being grateful for everything that you have, and kind of it's a time to give to other people now as well, and just be joyful and provide for other people, be there for them. It doesn't have to be materialistic at all. It can literally just be you giving to them in a way where like you're being available to, I don't know, speak to them, or you're wanting to spend time with them. Like, it's about giving rather than taking at this time, and being grateful for everything that you have in this universe. Then your energy, Virgo, we have the 5 of Swords next week. So you could be stressing out about something, or there might be some form of conflict on your mind, like a mental conflict of some sort. It could also be that you feel like things are maybe unfair in some way, or like you're experiencing some form of loss in some form. So, and that's just your energy, right? That's not to say that you will experience a loss. That's just the energy you're going to be in. Okay, so let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Virgo? That was quite quick. So we have the King of Cups opening your reading, the Queen of Cups, wow. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god, Virgo, what is going on here? I feel like there's a love relationship that we're talking about. The 9 of Swords, that you may be stressed about. The Knight of Wands, could even be a Sagittarius or a water sign. The 10 of Swords. Okay, the 5 of... Oh, wait, you can't see that, right? The 5 of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Get out of my way. And Justice. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, Virgo, so as you know, bottom of the deck, these are things you don't see coming, or things that are happening in the shadows. There's something that needs to be released. Maybe you are, the release that needs to happen is that you need to tell that truth, or whatever it is. But usually the Devil is about breaking free, needing to break free from any sort of toxic energies. Could be like a toxic energy, like a toxic mindset that you might have, toxic people in your life. It could be even just something as, like, obviously the toxicity can be intense, or it can be something as small as, and obviously it's not super small, but like codependency in some way, needing to free yourself in something like that. It could also just be that there is some sort of addiction going on in some way, but this is something you need to break free from. You basically, so maybe you're doing some sort of shadow work that gets you to release these toxic energies. Okay, then you have the Page of Swords here, so you need to kind of take a beginner's mindset. You might need to be inquisitive now. and learn something new in some way, maybe gain some form of knowledge towards a new path that you're trying to take. You could be studying something in some way. It's also a new beginning. And then we have the Six of Swords here. So you're leaving behind these rough waters or these difficult times and moving towards the calm waters or a more peaceful place. But all the lessons that you've learned in the past, all your ideals, all your values, and all of those are coming with you to this new place. So you need to break free from this toxic energy, cut it off, learn something new, start from a beginner's mindset, focus on your knowledge, and then move on from some sort of issues in the past. Okay, so right at the center of your reading, and I know it doesn't look like the center, but just the way that I laid it out, that technically is the center of your reading, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, like I said, it is Sagittarius energy, but what this is that you could be focused on a person in your life that could be kind of like hot and cold with you, or maybe in and out of your life, or someone who's just, you could be focused on even some sort of action in your life that you're wanting to take, something that you're wanting to move forward with, something that you're very passionate about, that you desire, that you're excited to go down this path. It's very fiery, whatever that energy is. How did you get here? You are basically at this point where maybe you have worked on your emotional stability. You're being very emotionally mature at the moment. You're being very kind, loyal, devoted, caring, compassionate, you know, all of those, very loving, all of those things. It could have to do also with something that's close to your heart, or even a person, like I said, that could be a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Had a blank there. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This has got to do with something that you want commitment with. Maybe you're feeling like there's a lack of commitment here, so you want some form of commitment with this. It could be like an actual commitment, as in like leading to marriage of some sort, or like just the next step in a relationship, or wanting some form of stability. It could be with money. Maybe you feel like there's too many things that are happening in your life that you're very excited about this, and you want to go forward, and you want to get this abundance in some way, or this prosperity in some way, but maybe you're like struggling to kind of like stick to that direction. Maybe you're not giving it like your consistent effort in some way. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands. So this could be something that maybe you have a bit of competition with. Maybe you're feeling like you have to compete to like get the attention of this person, or if this is like got to do with a career or some sort like that, then maybe you feel like you have to compete with others to like follow this passion of yours, and to take action towards it. Otherwise there could be some sort of conflict going on in some way, or like some sort of fighting in general. And then we also have Justice here. This is Libra energy. So justice means that, you know, maybe with this Knight of Wands you feel like there's things that need to be balanced out here. Like there needs to be equal give and take when it comes to this relationship or this person. Otherwise you feel like there needs to be some sort of balance when it comes to this desire that you're looking to go for. This is also about karma. So if you've done things in the past that were good, obviously the good karma is coming back to you now. But karma does work both ways, so keep that in mind. So let's also see here. So what do we want to clarify? Oh no, sorry. Before we even get to the clarifiers, look at me skipping ahead. So we have the Queen of Cups here. So in your 3D world next week, Virgo, you are going to be very focused on maybe love. You're feeling very loving and caring and compassionate and kind and all of those good things, exactly like the King of Cups. But the only thing is that maybe you might be holding back on actually speaking this into existence, or speaking this to another person in your life. So you could be holding back on telling someone how you feel. Maybe even with that truth be told, it's like you need to actually, if this has got to do with a love reading, this is literally about someone that's maybe you feel like the energy is very hot and cold, and that you care a lot about this person, you want commitment with them and that type of thing. You feel like you have to compete or have conflict with them for their attention or something like that, and you're wanting some sort of balance, but you're holding back your emotions. You're not telling the truth. You not need to tell the truth, and you need to like take the risk and look at the bigger picture. Like don't look at the details. Like maybe you're scared about like past issues or whatever, and that's causing you some sort of mental angst or mental conflict within yourself, but you're needing to take that risk even if you don't know what the outcome will be, and that you need to like just give to people at this time. So with that, in your 3D world, like I said, holding back on some form of emotions. Otherwise, you're dealing with something, like if it's got to do with career, something that is like very close to your heart, something that's very emotionally fulfilling, but also maybe not kind of voicing how like grateful you are for these things in your life. Nine of Swords, this is in the position of your emotions. You could be like overthinking something when it comes to do with your emotions with this situation. You're overthinking it, it's stressing you out, you're being very anxious. You could even be like getting yourself into like depressive states, or staying up at night, like not being able to sleep because this is all you can think about. This is about like really getting out, like you've paralyzed yourself in this fear of some sort that you need to kind of break free from. With the Ten of Swords, this is in your thoughts. You could be thinking about some sort of either ending that happened in the past that you felt betrayed from, or you're worried about an ending coming to the situation that you're wanting some form of commitment with, and you're worried to even get into it because you're scared that it's going to end and you're going to be betrayed. But that's like, you're basically getting way ahead of yourself. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is in your goals, your desires, your drive, all of those good things. This is you basically putting in the hard work, putting in the consistent effort. Slow and steady wins the race, one step at a time energy towards something. It is a very slow moving, but as a Virgo, you are a very patient person, and you are the type of person who will put in the effort. You always are a hard worker, so you will put in that effort to get to your goals just slowly. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers now. So what is this King of Cups here? We have the King of Pentacles. This is about you wanting some form of commitment. Like this is, if it's got to do with, if it has to do with career or money in some way, you wanting some sort of stability when it comes to finances. Otherwise, you wanting this person to be some sort of like marriage partner, like you want the commitment, like it's that hectic, but you're also working on bettering yourself as well. And then we have the Queen of Cups. What is this? Queen of Cups is the Six of Pentacles. This is about you wanting balance. So maybe you're holding back on your emotions because you're feeling like things are a bit imbalanced at the moment, but you're wanting to kind of balance things out. You might feel like you want equal give and take in a situation, or you might feel like you want some sort of assistance when it comes to finances in some way. What is the Ten of Pentacles here? Ten of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. So you want either some form of like financial abundance or some form of stability and commitment. You want that very quickly. You're being a little bit impatient with it maybe. You could also have harsh words or be quite angry about this in some way. Sorry, I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing, but you could be angry about this maybe, that there's not like stability in this yet. What's the Nine of Swords? We have the Page of Pentacles. You're stressing out about something that's actually good. You're stressing out about good news. I don't know why, but you are, the fear here is that you are wanting a new beginning or some form of the start of some form of stability again. You've got lots of pentacles here. Some form of stability again, that is going to like grow into something big in the future. Like you also could be scared about like something when it comes to grounding something into reality. Maybe grounding, you may be feeling like you're not like in reality. Maybe you feel like you're like in an illusion in some way, but it's about like this is good things happening. You shouldn't be scared about it. And then let's see, so what is this Knight of Wands? That is way too many. Just going to shuffle that again. Okay, that was very quick. The Knight of Wands is the Queen of Swords. So you're wanting to set some sort of boundaries when it comes to this in and out energy. You're wanting like no drama, no BS. You're like, I just want, this is what I want, and I'm going to communicate that to you. And if you don't give it to me, then back off, basically. I don't want that then. You don't want any more burdens or stress in your life. You're like, this is what I want. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I want. If you're not going to give it to me, get lost. That's what you're pretty much doing. Okay, let's see. What is the Ten of Swords here? Ten of Swords is the Hanged Man. You're feeling stuck in some way, but this is also a reminder that you need to look at things from a fresh perspective. You need to get enlightened about something, that realize that whatever's happened in your past is not going to happen. It can happen again. Anything can happen. Anything is possible, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen again because it's happened in the past. Like, this is about looking at things from a fresh perspective and surrendering to whatever it is that is, like, surrender to this ending if that's what it is. Otherwise, surrender to this new path, because whenever there's an end, there's always a new beginning. So you need to surrender to that new path and trust that the universe has your back. Okay, so what is this Five of Wands? Okay, the Five of Wands is the Hierophant. So this has got to do with, again, you feeling like you're needing to compete for some sort of traditional institution, or some sort of, like, maybe it's competing in like the corporate world. Otherwise it's competing when it comes to wanting some form of commitment in some way, or there's conflict when it comes to commitment, or this some form of traditional institution in some way, or even just like a spiritual teacher. So what is this Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles is the Eight of Wands. So this is about you being, like, gaining momentum in something. So maybe things have been very slow because you are, you know, putting in consistent effort and all of that stuff. But with that consistent effort, things are going to move a lot more quicker. And the situation that you're considering, that you're thinking about, whatever this goal is, or this desire or drive, whatever, is going to happen a lot more quickly than you expect. Okay, and then let's see, what is Justice? Justice is about the Three of Pentacles. So justice is coming, so balance is coming, balance is being restored here, but you just need to wait and be patient with whatever this is, and just plan ahead type of thing, and like look at the bigger pictures there. So you don't need to plan every single detail, but just take the risk and plan ahead. And we have the Six of Cups there, so maybe it has to do with children, could have to do with an ex, or just even like a past life lover in some way, or even someone from your childhood. But what that is that's balance coming in, and you need to be patient. Okay, so let's get some advice then for you, Virgo. Okay, that was very quick. So we have the Seven of Swords. So this is about you taking a strategic approach. This is also about you making sure that you aren't holding back any sort of truth, that you're speaking the truth. Don't deceive anyone or hold anything back, like hide anything. And also don't be willingly deceived either. Like, it's time to speak the truth and hear the truth, okay? Then we have the Star. So be optimistic about this. Have hope. This is also about healing energy. So maybe you need to heal some sort of wounds from the past that's making you focus on some sort of betrayal or ending in some way. And then we have the Hierophant. So again, this is time for you to connect with spirit. This is time for you to commit to whatever it is that you're wanting, and take a traditional approach. And then we have the Sun. So it is basically also, again, about being positive, having the confidence to move things forward, and trusting that it's going to be a very happy time for you. So there's good times coming in. So don't stress about it. I think you have been very negative about the situation, and you need to realize that there's good things coming. Okay, so let's get a romance angel for Virgo. We have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So that could be that you need to retreat from your person for a little bit, or it could be, you know, see how they're actually together. They even look like they're in like marriage attire or wedding attire. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe you need to kind of disconnect from the world together. Maybe it's time for you guys to go on a retreat together. You know, something like that. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So it could have to do with needing to retreat from each other because there's timing at play here, or otherwise that you need to retreat together and that it's worth waiting for whatever this connection is. So Virgo, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.